Yeah, dog is trying to get under my feet there. But gonna be my first attempt at some Creatures of Sonaria streaming, I guess. Been trying to find as many updates as I can in the game as I've been playing. Really not much that gets updated in this game often. As far as pricing, and sure enough, not seen one person YouTube streaming this game yet. So figured I'd do a little bit. Main goal here is it's not bad deals at all. Wow. But I have a partner. She's been playing the game for way longer than I have. I came here around Easter, and she's about 35 creatures short at the moment of having everything, and that's kind of her goal. I just care about being rich, no matter what Roblox game I'm playing. But I've done quite a bit of my research on pricing of items. Made close to $1 million so far from just general trader. Detergent, that's not bad. Yeah, no, it doesn't go for near that much. I was thinking of the that one. Cryptoth. I am gonna butcher like 99% of the names. I think that's gonna be the most triggering thing of any of my playing. Is I can't say a single creature name like for anything. Now see, I'll get hate sometimes. I know the Chroma Edge is definitely able to be pulled. Like I sell mine for around the 90s range, like 92, 93. I definitely know that can pull a little bit extra. But say, here's a helpful tip. Say you find someone like this who is selling stuff at a pretty reasonable rate, like huge deal, great flipping. They have 4 slots, so like obviously I'm gonna buy these because these sell for about 310. But say he has 2 slots right here. If it was full of 4 slots and he has kind of trashy creatures that you don't really care about, you still, even if you're doing it for not a loss, if there's no profit in it, I recommend buying out the creature. That frees them a slot, allows them to put a new item into the creature vendor, and it may have been maybe get something good. I used to play by just joining lobbies, blocking one player. Instantly as I block a player, I would just immediately leave. Oh my gosh, it's 5? That is crazy. I immediately leave the vendor and go to the menu, come right back at a different trade room, look around, see if I find deals, leave and rejoin. But really, the best ways you are going to actually get deals that are going to flip and actually make you a profit is going to be to find things like this. Stay in a trade room, good 10, 15 minutes. Watch a trader who I'm assuming doesn't have a ton of mush. Based off, yeah, it's like first 1,000 mush. Watch these small traders. A lot of times they'll just throw a lot of things in it. It is a children's game for a lot of the part. You just throw weight. They'll start dumping things into their traders, and you got to be there to watch. Because all the good deals that are actually going to make like crazy profits really quickly on, they're the ones who are going to buy up instantly. Like that thing, I won't buy it, but if he gets 4 in his vendor there, I'll definitely buy it to free up space because it's not hurting me buying that for 58. I could resell it back for someone for maybe not 58, but someone would buy it eventually. There's a lot of people out there who don't have the small creatures. Like that, definitely had to get that first. Again, those aren't even much either, but those little tames will add up. I don't ever go for the super high value creatures. Well, one, because I'm just started playing this game recently, so I did not have that income here. It takes forever for stuff to build up. But the other reason being, you know, like the little things add up pretty quick, and most players can't afford the big creatures. You will think to yourself, okay, man, I've saved up some good money. Time to start buying Geothorox. I'll buy every Geo I see for 9k, turn around and flip them for 15k. It doesn't work that way, really. I mean, yeah, you could, something that big of a difference, you could easily sell a Geo back for like 12k. People would buy it right away. But you gotta watch it. Just little tames add up. Like for example, I haven't even put my vendor down yet. Probably need to organize mine some here. But let's go through. Like, for example, the Sarkos. Just about a week or two ago, we had the new creature, the Kubik drop. You just... Oh my gosh. Yes. You have the new creatures drop, and, you know, you have the Kubik. Everyone went crazy buying as many of those as they could while the hype was real. You got yourself, like, everybody got themselves like 100 Chroma Edges. But then you had yourself stuck with the... I have to watch the vendor if the guy's gonna be close. Yeah, I'll buy it for 100. The Sarkos, you know, those things before that hype were about 1,500. I mean, you could maybe see people being a little rude and asking up to 2K for them, but for really, it sold about like 1,250 to 1,500 on those. Now you have it where it's, you know, those Sarkos are just sitting at yes, those can sell for a couple hundred. But Sarkos went way down. For that day that Kubik dropped, people were just trying to respin. They were selling their Sarkos as fast as they can. You could find Sarkos as cheap as 300 to 500. I resold mine very quickly. See, I don't understand these people. It just makes no sense to me that they would just throw things in there at 1,500, 2,000 mush rate, and it just, you know, people just do it. But you have to buy these fast enough. You see a person doing this, there's really no, like, pausing for 2 minutes, 3 minutes to make up a decision. I actually don't know the Northstock off the top of my head. I'm pretty sure that's like a 0 to 200 mush creature. I actually don't think it's worth much. Let's see if I can find some. Even the Coopery too, I don't know. Again, I don't want this guy to leave his trader, so just to keep him here putting stuff in there, I will buy a creature. Keeps him incentivized to, oh, I have an extra slot, I gotta keep filling it up. It's all of mind games here. You gotta learn how to be able. Norsog is showing value of a K. I know that game guide website is very outdated for a few months back, but I mean, you see something that big of a difference, you know you're gonna make something on it. The Erica. I have not even seen this creature. I don't even know how much that's worth. I had to buy it though because he was yeah, people are starting to stop and watch that trader. Gotta be careful. Eureka. I don't even think I've seen that creature in a shop yet. That's interesting. I'm fully expecting not to really have any viewers here, but you never know. That's not worth that, maybe. We'll see. I'm just trying to keep active on it while I'm buying creatures. Did I spell it right? I don't think so. I am botching this. Shoot. That's 600 mush right there. Eureka. Oh, I don't even know where it's at. Norsaw, Eureka. There we go. Oh, it's E-I-R. Nope, you're not getting that. Alright, I was searching for quite a few pictures. And, I mean, those are, everyone owns one, but again, even Karathos, with how good it is for how cheap, people will still buy about 600 for it. Ramos, about 300 mush. Man, he's going too fast for me. I can't even handle it. Erica. You know, this is the one thing I'll probably get a little bit of. Yes. You're not getting that first, bud. Taunt here and there. Instantly trade. Kendo. I mean, everybody offers it for 100. It's not. Okay, now he's gonna contest me. Will be faster PC player though. Ugh. This is when it gets rough because I don't know enough pricing up the top of my head. But now I'm like, this guy's doing that thing. Fun while it lasted. Ooh, that's a big one too. I think he's gonna leave. He better leave. Dude, you just find these. These are one in a million vendors here. It's almost like they're quitting the game completely. Yeah, watch it though. Dang, he's wanting to fight me for it. Okay, we leave. Not worth. Gotta have your mindset in the right place on him. I don't know what he's doing. At least smart enough to know a Minowi doesn't go for that much. Yeah. He's testing the waters. This guy's not bad. I'm impressed by that. That was smart. I've been waiting for one of these times when someone's. I've had traders like this, where it's like everybody. There's like 5 people like that. Yeah. Oop. There's like we even won't go for that, but I don't care. You have like 5, 6, 7 people doing these at the stalls, and you're actually fighting actively for these people who are just throwing away their accounts almost. You could easily see someone put up a 50k offer. Someone's gonna click it as fast as they can. I could see someone accidentally misclicking and getting it done. I've always had that thought process, just throwing away a bunch of like 500, 400 teams. I don't need a shot, right? He did buy one. Hey, you walk away. Okay. Now Gabe's gone. I will buy the other one for 50 at not really a loss. That'll prompt him to think his trader is empty and he'll come back. I don't want to move without that Gabe dude. Okay, he is watching. Man, this has actually been an interesting one. Darn it, dude. I'm not getting beat out. It's not happening. Too quick. Don't know what it is. I don't think it's worth that much. If I don't know the cost, I will not give up. It's definitely not worth that much. I've seen that thing go for like nothing. Let's see. Well, I don't have Nexus Solix. No, I didn't get a loss on that. 300. Puff Lump's not worth anything, but even at 25 mush, something is worth it just for. Yes, I'll buy a wee woo. I'll buy every creature you got, dude. If you're offering 100 mush or less, it does not make a difference to me. I've made so much off of your vendor that I can take the risk of buying something for 100 mush and coming at a 50 mush loss. Just to not have the chance that a 1500 creature pops up, sells for 25. Like a wiggle worm, I don't know the pricing. Pretty sure that's definitely over that much though. I want to say a wiggle worm's worth like 340, 350. That one's worth that. Yeah, Wigga's worth that much for sure. About 400 or 500 I could probably squeeze out of one of this. Oh, was it Golthrock for 5,000? I don't think so. Dude, Gabe, I want to go put my trader full. It's awful. Oof. Even I won't touch that one. Good, get on my trader now. Now we can set up our sets. See what we want to do. Probably put some bulk in there. I know the Flamir people are gonna be. I try my best to make sure my vendor. Oh, he's thinking Gabe will buy it. Try my best to market my vendor lower than market price for people. Familiar's been one that's a little weird. I mean, I see it goes like online for like 2K, but people have been listing it for like as low as 500. I'm gonna just do like a 2K. I'll do like a 1441. Another mental game you can play with people when doing gambling on a Roblox game for sure is example. This isn't very eye-popping, okay? Now, say you have, for example, Yeeper. Okay, 100 mush. Obviously, no one's gonna buy that for a Yeeper. You probably see a Yeeper sell for in the 20 ranges. You would put a Yeeper in there for like a lot of people would do 19. 19 looks okay, but just in general, how the mind works is we see the lower numbers and it's more eye-popping to us. Ending it with a 0, yeah, that's normal, but it's like it seems too professional and makes it seem almost like you're setting it for market price, nothing else. People aren't looking to buy something at the market price for a lot of creatures today, especially if you're looking to sell something quick and flip for people to buy it to flip it. You're not having that sell. So what you want to do is you do what retail stores do and you end it with a 9. Well, you know, everybody does that as well. So people just think it's the same exact thing, professional look there. But you end it in a 1, throws people's minds for a small gain. That's my mindset on it. I don't know. I think that if you make a little bit of effort on it, you'll find some prices. Crystal Mog, these things can go up to a K. You find these pretty cheap. Any of the Easter creatures just range highly. I've had good luck selling them in the 700 ranges, but I want to sell a little bit quicker, so I'll put it like a 680. And then these sell for like 4.5. I'm not going to sell them now because they just came out as the monthly creature. You don't make nothing on them. Moonials, I feel like I've been getting screwed on these. You buy them for nothing. I typically buy them for people for like 300 or less. Let's see, he's still good. And the Moonials, I mean, I'll put them for 571 and people will come by and buy every one of them out right away. I need to find what I'm selling Overfoods for though. Typically never get a sale on them. I feel like I get screwed over. I thought they'd be more than what they're worth. Sell them for about 545, but hopefully they sell this time. We'll see how they go. Now it's time to get into some bigger creatures. One of the bigger ones that I'm sure I've been making a mistake on buying and trying to resell is the Loratrum. Where is he at? Bacterium, yeah. Have a lot of these guys. Will buy them for anything about 2,500 or less. Trying to sell them, they show that they go pretty high, but those are another creature that I have no luck with selling very often. I heard some sell noise. I'll buy that Sharrook after I'm done with my booth, because I know that he'll go back to his to launch more. Whatever. See, it's good to throw a few small creatures in there. I know people are gonna think, oh, I'm gonna have, I have my Corvirax, I have my Sigmatox, I have all these creatures. I'm gonna sell them for 70k each. You're limiting yourself a little bit to like who can buy at your vendor. Always just like even it out. Have some super high money making creatures that are like the 15 to 80k range, and then throw in just a few little creatures here and there. Because 90% of the player base, they don't have over 500 mush at all times. 321. Probably need to be in like the 280 range for him. Sell you for like 480. One of my favorite creatures all the time. I love this thing. We'll do like a 390 range. And then sell you for a clean 3981. Let's see here. Musamossel is another one I don't know if I'm making a profit or not. I always see Musamossel range highly too. I mean, I can see it selling for 3, 4, 5k, and I'll see some people put them in there for 1,500. not. It's MOOS. Event creatures are always a gamble. You can't tell what their prices are unless you're really in the loop in the game. See, most monster shows can go online for like 4K. I'll do like a 3-2-2-1-1. We'll do something like that. Buy these. No loss there. Stratophilus. We'll sell these for like 1. Yeah. Not much to be made there. Could probably make something up the lava niche. Let's do like a 360 range. We got 2 more slots we could throw in here. We'll throw Depsicle in there for like 1981. And we will throw in a Meglo for like 1431. Huh. It's a smooth 1300 right there. And I'll buy his Shower Rook, which will prompt him, now that I've set up my stall, to immediately come back to his. Let's see what else is being sold right now while we're waiting. He's back. We can give him a few seconds. Everything here seems pretty fair. Not anything I can make a profit on so far, though. So he got rid of his booth. He is done. That is a shame. Keep an eye on him for the rest of the game here for sure. Okay. I'm about to go into the creatures mode here rest of today. I think that's what I'm wanting to do. See, I'm too... Pallets are so iffy. I don't know what to make on pallets. Like for... I had a Dandiflower or whatever, a Dandelion one here just a little bit ago. Someone was asking to buy it in chat, offered 10K. I was like, wow, that's amazing. Yeah, I will definitely sell a pallet for 10K. Turn around, the guy just immediately gave it to me, gave me 10K for it, and I looked up online, you can get like 20K for that thing. I was super ashamed. How it goes though, how it goes. Let's go ahead and out we... Oof. Yeah, this isn't very cool. Disaster just came out, bro. Verdant doesn't even go over 2K. But it's how this game goes. People are greedy. I don't even know how they make so much money on their stands. It just does not make sense. You just gotta be patient. Not as patient as people trying to sell a Caldon for 25K, but if you're patient, you'll get sales. You just gotta go for little gains here and there. There's no point in just going big. What's this going for? Max stamina is a better one out of that. So large or a huge Sonas? Oh, didn't mean to click. Nah. See, I was gonna grab it because I just like having fodder creatures for 110, 120 mush that are okay, that I can just do missions, get some kills, do whatever for. I don't typically KOS people, but I like to have a few saved at Oasis in case someone does it to me. I can spawn back in a few times and just revenge kill. But just because that girl did not want to buy it, I'm gonna have her have it. Alright, I think we're done with the trade room for a bit. We can go back to just normal creature farming. I have had so much struggle finding my last Explorer token. It is ridiculous. Who do we want to build up today? again, like 90% of my creatures are on my other account with my partner. We can go for Valentine's Day. Do a female. Let's throw on some plushies, palette changes, see what we can get. Got a trauma, catalyst. Let's go ahead and throw a palette on though. Extravaganza. Like to start off with the specialty palette on here, of course. I guess it's just no color. Not sure what that scheme means. Okay, but I like to start by coloring the eyes. Horns are a pretty cool addition here. Keep the fur like that. Just like they changed the little deep. Ooh, I love that actually. Something like this. Quick and easy here today on this creature. I like that. Now, do I want... Nope, I think we keep it like this. Oh, spawn right in for Nebula too. Mythic and Wardens. Not bad, not bad. We'll head our way to Oasis. Try to grab a quick little boosted meal. Here we go. So, Thorn Trap is not the good. Thorn Trap's good. Oh, a Herbivore's Carcass for 1? Right in front of Mythic and Wardens? This is my lucky day. Sweep this out. Perfect. It is gonna fly through this. Such a weird color with the Warden's Nebula. I don't know if Extravagant was the Extravaganza is the one I'm wanting to rock for it, but that's been my go-to feel lately. I had a Daffodil Dreams, but sadly, again, I got rid of that one here recently. Flyer gonna be... Well, that's how that goes. No problem to die as a baby. Can't get stressed over that. That's why the Faku or whatever, Fakulu, always been my favorite. Just the fact that I can remove all the debuffs. It's quick tame, so it's no loss if I lose it. And it has Reflect, so I can honestly take out people who KOS, because people who KOS are kind of like the least intelligent players here. Let's see here. How's this gonna play out? I think we're good. Not looking to do missions right now. We don't need chat up. going. Need to get myself a meal again. It's gonna put me towards, fortunately, Oasis. How people are acting today, though, not cool. I'm gonna go ahead and pause the stream for a little bit, and so I can go live on Twitch. Maybe do a little bit more tonight. We'll see how this goes. So I will come back here in about 10-15 when I am ready to go live on Twitch and see how